Here is my Spartan custom figure. Spartan 127 Mercer. Figure from Jazzware's Combat Evolved Master Chief. Painted it blue. Painted the nooks and crannies with the darker blue. And then followed with a dark wash. The figure has multiple hands. Came with a battle rifle and a magnum. They are very gummy like the Classifieds. Place them in the boiling water to straighten them up. That's the side view. Back view of the figure. The other side. Here's close-up of the details. He is based off a character my son plays at the Halo video game. Here is the Combat Evolved custom with Master Chief. And this is my custom Halo Spartan 127 Mercer. Next up is my custom Amazon figure, Melanippe. Her first concept was she was gonna be a berserker, but Amazons are horse warriors, so she's a rally master. Her base is from the Jade Cargill AEW wrestling figure. I saw her at the Target shelves and immediately she screamed, "Pick me up, make me into an Amazon custom." So to start, I gave her a shield from the Wonder Woman McFarlane. She's got numerous mods. Helmet from the Golden Eagle Wonder Woman. I made the crest out of Sintra and made the plume out of black thread. The figure's pretty solid, good articulation, also great looking sculpt. I removed her white hair using the boiling water technique. You can peel it off. Her armor pieces are molded from different figures. The shin and the gauntlets are from Destiny 2 Zavala. Her right shin guard had the knee armor, added leather straps, and the left without, just the shin armor. Her groin and back armor plate are from the Gold Wonder Woman McFarlane. Her chest armor from the Wonder Woman McFarlane Mohawk. Her rope from the original Wonder Woman McFarlane. It has the holder. Her main armament is the gauntlet sword, which is her favored weapon. She can punch and stab hordes of enemies like a berserker. On her right shoulder is a gladiator type shoulder armor from scraps of real leather. I cut and made her skirt front and back, typically used in Greek armor and even Romance. Also molded the skirt from the Wonder Woman's SH figure arts. The knife on her left belt is from the Wonder Woman Mohawk, blue one, painted it brown and with black handle. That's her front view. Side view. Back view. The other side view. And that is my custom Amazon Rally Master Nela Nippy. And I have another package. Let's do another unboxing. Infantry Commando from Action Force. Dorkside Toys exclusive. First and last purchase from Dorkside. You've got the file card on the back. File name various for a generic file card. You have your action points. Infantry Commando Special Deployment Series 05. Nice box color, red flames on black steel frame. Let's open it up. Oh, be careful with the radio, the antenna. Okay. You got the action stand and desert colored. Six spare hands, pistol, rifle, extra head, helmet, ear muff with mic, and your nods, night vision goggles. Alright, Infantry Commando. Terrible name for a figure. It almost sounds like an oxymoron. Like True Lies, Bittersweet. What is the difference between an infantry and a commando? It's their defined roles and specific training required. Example, infantry's basic soldiering, commando with specialized soldiering. Can you say that Navy SEAL, Detachment Delta, SIS, SBS, etc. or infantry? Hells no! With that said, let's go with a quick overview. He has the same vest as Duster and Desert Rat, 2 magazine pouches holding the magazines, knife, push-to-talk comlink. He's got Desert Rat's shamag. You've got the helmet with nods, standard AR-15 M4 with a suppressor, first aid kit, HK VP9 9mm pistol. You've got the radio with antenna. Very nice camouflage, look at that. The painted pattern covering the entire uniform. Can't say the same with G.I. Joe Classifieds. He has the belt with a drag handle. Overall color scheme of the figure is great. Helmet came with the alternate ear muff and mic. Spare head, replaceable hands, and tan-colored stand. And that is my quick review of the Infantry Commando. We did a YouTube poll a month ago asking you, my viewers, what project would you like to see me create? Number 1, stealth tank. Number 2, his tank from the G.I. Joe Retaliation movie. Number 3, air superiority fighter. Number 4, stealth fighter. At 45%, the stealth tank won, with the his tank at 35%. So stay tuned, I've started with my patterns, and we'll do this with an articulated tank tracks. And now for the main event, Classified Sgt. Slaughter versus Action Force in a no-holds-barred contest for 3 rounds. We'll compare the latest version V2 Action Force Sarge to the Classified Sgt Slaughter. Let's get ready to rumble! We'll do a scoring method with 9 categories, and the most points wins. Categories are Box Presentation, Headsculpt Character Design, 3. Accessory and Fit, 4. Amount of accessories, 5. Weapon accuracy and quality, 6. Paint apps, 7. Figure stance and balance, 8. Articulation, and 9. Price. Round 1! For 1. Box Presentation. We'll compare the Classified versus the Action Force box. Let's begin with the Action Force Sgt Slaughter box. Wave 2 has the color blue gradient black. You have the nice window display. You can see most of the content like hands, the hat, the pistol, the grenade launcher, the stand, the backpack, and the load-bearing gear. Inside, Action Force logo on the side, and you've got the Sgt Slaughter file card, 2 action points, and let's take a look at the Classified Sgt Slaughter box. No file card on the back. You still have the lookup codes that nobody cares about. You have an image depicting the contents of the box. Very nice artwork. However, when you pair it with all the older Classified box, it doesn't seem to belong. And bottom line, no collector wants a plastic-free packaging. 1 point for Action Force. Number 2. Headsculpt Character Design. Action Force went with an older Sgt Slaughter character and shown in the Action Force comics. It's well sculpted, but who wants a Sergeant Gramps? His chin exaggerated and almost looks like as if he ran out of Fixodent and misplaced his chompers. If he was an older Slaughter, retired, why in fact is he still a sergeant? Wouldn't he be a much higher rank? Maybe a colonel or lieutenant colonel to be more plausible? I think it would have been better if Valaverse marketed him as Colonel Slaughter, but that's just my opinion. While Classified went with the Sgt Slaughter everyone is familiar with from the cartoons and comic books. Let's face it, everybody wants a definitive Sgt Slaughter where he's at his prime. 1 point for Classified. This is such a great head sculpt. Good paint apps. Category number 3, Accessory and Fit. Beginning with the Action Force Sarge, you have a backpack, vest, load-bearing gear. They all fit properly. But we're talking about the campaign hat and the aviator glasses, signature accessories of the Sarge. And let's take a look at this. I was so frustrated with the glasses. It keeps on falling off, so I glued mine. Flimsy and not molded properly to the face. To illustrate, I have a version 1 Sgt Slaughter. Same sculpt of the head and the glasses, just silver color. The campaign hat is made with a harder plastic. It retains its shape, the brim pretty straight, but the problem is the fit. Although it goes in, it doesn't grab onto the head of the figure. When posing for toy photography, do just a little bit of nudge and the hat and the glasses comes off. Even the spare marine hat doesn't fit so good. It's loose. It's the same rubbery material as the vest, but still doesn't do its job. And let's look at the Classified Sarge. All his accessory fits, the baton, the whistle, the hands. His campaign hat is made of a rubbery material. It has the sergeant badge. Fits very well, not loose. The brim is straight. His aviator glasses fit so well. Didn't have the same frustration as I had with the Action Force. Point goes to Classified for Accessory Fit. Category number 4. The amount of accessories. Let's start with Sergeant Slaughter Classified. He's got his campaign hat, aviator glasses, whistle, toy figure, 6 hands, baton, fake AK-47, flashlight, removable magazine. That's a total of 14 pieces. And let's go with Action Force Sergeant Slaughter. He's got the campaign hat, the aviator sunglasses, the holster, the revolver, the med pouch, vest, backpack, marine cap, stand, load-bearing vest, grenade launcher, 6 hands. That's a total of 17 pieces. Action Force gets 1 point. We have a tie, 2 points Classified and 2 points for Action Force. Round 2, fight! Category number 5. Weapon accuracy and quality. Let's have a look at the Classified first. Classified did the course correction from earlier nerf weapons to something that looks like an actual weapon, but it's still missing its mark. They have MP5K and Uzis without the cocking handles, and weird detail that doesn't look accurate. Fake looking AK-47, look at this. What the hell's this? It's got a dust cover. You can see the exposed spring and firing pin. So what is the dust cover protecting? Only thing that resembles the AK is the barrel and the gas piston. No safety selector switch. Cocking handle on the other side. And yes, AK-47 are known to adapt M4 AR-15 collapsible stocks. Best suited when you're wearing full body armor. If you're a manufacturer, at least get the most current of the firearm version, like the AK-105 used by Russian Alpha, 47 introduced in 1947, AK-74 1974. I can almost hear some say, "But Macris, it's a copyright issue." Yeah. So tell me how Hasbro has been doing 3.75 with accurate weapons from the G.I. Joe line. Gridiron, Action Force, Valaverse, third-party vendors, and 3D printed stuff. Bottom line, gun manufacturers don't care about your measly toy licenses when they make millions and billions in years of contracts. This has sturdier plastic, but most Classified comes with gummy weapons that warp. Detachable magazine and the removable flashlight is all a waste for this inaccurate weapon. Here's an example. Rockmaster. He's got an accurate KAPPA Arms Rhino revolver. Look at that. So if Hasbro Classified team wants to make accurate weapons, they can do it. Stop making excuses for them. And let's take a look at the Action Force weapons. M32 grenade launcher, originally South African Milcor. That's a pretty accurate rendition. The original had black and silver. I can't find mine right now. It's the same thing, just with a tan color. Cylinder rotates. Very well detailed from the Picatinny rails on the front. Vertical grip, weapon sight, and stock. Let's have a look at the revolver. The frame, cylinder, barrel, all silver. It looks like a Smith & Wesson 44 Magnum, or its baby brother, the 6.86 Magnum. Made of sturdy hard plastic, it's got a hole where you could put blast effects. What an awesome pistol. Winner, Action Force, gets 1 point. Category number 6, Paint Apps. Let's look at Action Force Sarge first. This campaign hat has the black for the leather strap. No sergeant badge on the front. Aviator sunglasses have black for the lens on brass plastic. Upper torso flesh plastic, so black paint tank top. Pant belt with black buckle. Green paracord wristband. Watch is green with a black face cover. Leg plate of the holster is painted green. Same with the bed pouch. Boots are made of black plastic, so painted green for a Vietnam era style jungle boots. Silver paint on the grenade launcher and the revolver. Load bearing gear. Painted green buckles. The rest of the gear, no paint. And let's take a look at the Sergeant Slaughter Classified. Brown campaign hat with black leather strap and brass painted sergeant badge. Silver painted lens for the brown aviator glasses. Whistle painted gold. Upper torso, the flesh is the painted part. White canvas belt with gold buckle really stands out. I said it before, Classified don't do good job on camouflage patterns. Knees are bare. If you wanna show that it's a separate knee pad, paint it a different green color. Look at his big left and right pockets. No pattern at all. The boots is green plastic and the painted part is the black. The AK, the baton, has paint apps, which are quite fine. The Action Force Sarge paint apps is pretty bland, so winner is Classified Sarge. 1 point. Round 3. Final round. Category number 7. Stance, proportion, and balance. Can the figure stand up? How well can it retain a pose for toy photography or display? Poise, proportion. Let's compare it to Action Force center stage. Just having it stand straight, look at that. It's almost like a hero pose. Poise looks so good. His boots, even well detailed, is flat. His entire body is well proportioned. It's proven that all Action Force figures stand so well. This Wave 2 Sergeant Slaughter have the smoothest joints. They've fixed the issue of breaking parts, yet the joints are stiff enough to hold poses. Very helpful when you're doing toy photography. And let's have a look at the Classified. What a cartoony proportion. His arms, torso are from roadblock heavy artillery. His thighs and legs are smaller than roadblocks. And his boots are equal size to stalkers. And he can't seem to stand up straight. Mine came out of the box with loose ankles. Let's do a one-legged pose on a stand. See if he holds up. Figure looks to be too heavy and the ankles too loose. This is going to be frustrating when you're doing toy photography. Bring out your wire hangers. No good, this is not gonna work. Action Force is the clear winner. 1 point goes to Action Force. Category number 8, Articulation. Now both Classified and Action Force have pretty much comparable articulation, from double elbows, double knees, drop down leg. Big difference is the ab crunch. Both have rockers to the waist. The Action Force have more of a ball on the torso, while the Classified have more of a Marvel Legends type torso. When you turn it to the side, it doesn't look too pleasing at all. In fact, it looks pretty ugly. While Action Force, when you turn the torso to the side, looks more natural. Both figures can look down and up fairly well. With the Action Force have a better range. Action Force have a better butterfly articulation. Look at how natural the two-handed pistol shooting pose is. While Classified, you'd have to bend the elbows in order for the hands to clasp together and do a two-handed pistol shooting pose. Poor butterfly design. Well, Action Force got it right. And let's see how that butterfly articulation works on the back. Works well too. Will you look at that? I've done a lot of butterfly articulation fix for the Classified. All the designer have to do is stake out some material on the side of the chest and it'll work. We'll do the articulation fix for the Classified Sarge on the next video. Action Force Sergeant Slaughter wins. 1 point Action Force. Category number 9. Price. What Sergeant Slaughter figure gives you, the consumer, the best bang for your buck? Action Force. $31.99 I got from the Valaverse site. Classified. $34.99 from Big Bad Toy Store. It's a difference of $3. The Classified have plastic-free windowless packaging. Should be much cheaper. Less and smaller accessories. No figure stand. Action Force have accurate weapons and more of accessories. Better articulation among the two. It's a better deal than the Classified. Action Force Sergeant Slaughter wins. 1 point. Classified Sarge received 3 points. Action Force Sarge received 6 points. And the winner of the contest by technical knockout on the 3rd round, Sergeant Slaughter from Action Force.
Thank you for supporting and watching our videos.
Happy New Year.
Bye-bye.